One time, Rebbe Nachman of Breslov said a mashal or a parable, and it goes like this. There was one time a great businessman, very, very fancy guy, a rich guy, who was traveling on a wagon with his servant and the wagon driver, and he was hauling very expensive, good Hungarian wine. Back then, Hungarian wine was specially made, and it was the best in the world. And also, it could be that it is today, I'm not sure. But anyway, they were traveling, and the journey was hard, and one day the servant and the wagon driver turned to the great businessman and said, "Hey, can we taste some of this Hungarian wine?" And he said, "Sure." And they tasted it and said, "Wow, this is really good Hungarian wine." And now they knew what Hungarian wine tasted like, right? Now, a few days later, this servant, after this journey, happened to be sitting with some other wine drinkers in a pub or a bar or a kretschmer or whatever it was, and they were drinking, and they said, "Yeah, we're drinking this awesome, good Hungarian wine." And he said, "Yeah, let me taste some." And he tasted some, and he turned to them and he said, "I'm sorry to tell you, this is not Hungarian wine. I know what Hungarian wine is because I was with this businessman and he gave me some." And they were like, "No, this is definitely Hungarian wine." They were fighting, and he said, "No, it's not." And they ended up kicking him out and getting very angry at him. Now, what is the point of this parable? The point of this parable is that Rebbe Nachman says basically at the end of days, where we are today, basically, is that we have a lot of people, we have a lot of leaders or rabbis who are not supposed to be rabbis, let's say, without going too harsh and too deep into it, who are offering people Hungarian wine. And they're saying that this is the right way to do things, this is the right derech, only our derech makes sense, nobody else's derech makes sense, and you should drink this Hungarian wine. And really, what they're giving to the people is not Hungarian wine. They're giving them, Rabbi Nachman says, wine from Valchashin or Stratzevicer, which is wine from Romanian cities of a very inferior quality wine. But Rebbe Nachman says, so some people will be able to be tricked, but my people, Anash, the Breslov Chassidim, lo yuchlu lahatos, you will not be able to trick them because they already tasted from the good wine, which he's saying, which is me, Rebbe Nachman. You've already tasted from me, so you will be able to recognize in the future, Breslov Chassidim today, or people who are following the path of the emes of the Baal Shem Tov, that you will be able to realize who is the true leaders and who are the not true leaders, and what is the right Torah, what is the wrong Torah, and the right way to do things in the actual, real Hungarian wine.